Welcome by How Learn German from howlearngerman.com. Before to start, I'd like to invite you subscribe my channel, How Learn German. In this way, you will receive notifications when new videos are available. So you're learning German. Well, now it's time to use it. More and more people are dreaming of moving to Switzerland, a country not far from the Italian, French and German borders, but which knows no crisis. A higher quality of life, adequate salaries and low unemployment, make this country a possible alternative for those who really want to change their lives. And, deciding to move to Switzerland and find work, is not even as difficult as it seems. There are 4 languages spoken in Switzerland: Italian, French, German, and Romansh. Knowledge of English is required for companies operating internationally, but is not necessary in most cases. It all depends on what kind of job you want to find, and your personal and professional ambitions. All citizens of European Union can live and work in Switzerland without having to apply for complicated permits or special visas. However, you must apply for a residence permit at the migration office within 14 days of your arrival in Switzerland, simply by presenting your identity card or a valid passport, a copy of your rental contract, and a passport photograph, as well as a copy of your employment contract. For citizens outside of European Union, you can check whether you need a visa and which travel documents are required to enter Switzerland on the website of the State Secretariat for Migration. You can find the link in the description of this video. Depending on your needs, there are different residence permits, so you can work and live in Switzerland without any problems. Permit L. Persons intending to live in Switzerland for a period of time usually less than 1 year, may apply for an L-type permit. To obtain this type of permit, it is necessary to prove an employment relationship with a Swiss employer, by presenting a copy of an employment contract lasting between 3 months and 1 year. Employment relationships of less than 3 months do not require a permit, but, in this case, the conditions of stay are regulated by a notification procedure. Permit B. Permit suitable for people who want to live in Switzerland for long periods. The Type B residence permit has a duration of 5 years and is issued if you can prove that you have a Swiss employment contract of at least 365 days, or better still indefinitely. This permit can be extended every 5 years, if the same initial conditions are met. If the person concerned has been unemployed for more than 12 consecutive months, the first extension may be limited to 1 year. Permit C. A Type C permit is a residence permit issued after 5 or 10 years of residence in Switzerland. The State Secretariat for Migration sets the date from which the cantonal authorities may issue the residence permit. It is also an unlimited permit, without any particular conditions, and citizens of European Union can obtain the C permit after a regular and uninterrupted stay of 5 years, according to residence agreements and considerations of reciprocity. The cost of living in Switzerland is very high. Goods and services are, in most cases, more expensive, and the price level is constantly monitored by the price monitor. On average, prices in Switzerland are 60% higher than in other European countries. The items of expenditure that weigh most are home. Just think that there are families who take out a credit that not only lasts a lifetime, but also continues on the sons, if they accept, at the death of their parents. The Swiss tax authorities, however, grant tax relief to those who have a credit to pay. Health. Every Swiss worker must have health insurance. In fact, Swiss health is not public, but you must pay for private insurance that covers all costs, from the family doctor, to specialists, to hospital admissions. The cost can reach up to €500 per month. Other items of expenditure that weigh heavily are also food, restaurants, and hotels. Fortunately, the cost of living is related to the cost of salaries. In Switzerland, the cost of living is very high, but so are salaries. If you want to know how much a worker, a manager, a painter or a doctor earns, you can consult the salarium section of the website provided by the Swiss government. Try to enter your profession, and see how much you could earn in Switzerland. We have done some tests, and here are the results, estimated for a full-time contract of 40 hours per week. A worker without specialization earns 5,898 Swiss francs. A simple employee earns 6,631 Swiss francs. A manager or framework manager can earn up to 12,143 Swiss francs. In the description below, you can find a list of the best job sites in Switzerland. If you have any questions, please leave your comment, or visit my website, howlearngerman.com, and contact me via the contact form. Thank you for watching the video. See you next time.